Hey guys, it's Breadstick. Today we're doing a tier list video on all the Yeeps hide and seek gadgets that I own. So let's get straight into it. First, let's begin with all the sticky bombs that I own. First up, the Impulse. This is super good for rotation, but also can take a lot of cotton to get far. But still, I think it belongs in S tier. Next, the Smoke Bomb. It's really useful for clouding people up when they're running at you, but it's very easy to escape, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. Now, for the new Pillow Bomb. This I'm going to put in S tier. It is super easy to make sky bases, and the griefers, you can just rebuild it instantly, so it's really good. Now, for the throwables, the Ice Bomb. It's pretty good, but it's also very easy to escape with hot cocoa, so it has pretty good counters, so I'm gonna have to place that in A tier. Now for the teleport ball. It's good for rotation, but it's very hard to aim, so I'm gonna have to put it in, let's say, B tier. Right there. Now, yes, I know some items are deleting, that's just how the game works, they're not gonna stay, but if you need to know back to the gadget, just rewind the video if you need to see anything. Alright, now for the new gun. I'm putting this in S tier. It's like absolutely insane for rotation, definitely when you use two of them. Even though the cotton cost, I still really recommend using this because it is just absolutely amazing. Now, for hot cocoa. Like I said, this is a big counter to the ice bomb. There's not really many other uses other than the glitch where you throw it at yourself and you go flying. So, I'm gonna have to put it in, I'll have to say C tier. Still good to drink though. Now, for the grapplers. S tier, immediately S tier. Probably the best item in the game, at least. Honestly, this belongs in like God tier, so we'll just throw it all the way out there. Absolutely amazing. Now, for some of the more unuseful items, like the sparkler. Maybe cool, no use to it. So, sadly, it's gonna have to go in D tier. Sadly, even though it's very cool, just not a big use. Nobody really knows what this does. When you throw it at somebody, it brings them towards you. And I've hit some crazy clips with this. So, I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. If you have this and you don't think it does anything, please try it out. It's like super, super, super good. Now, for the explosions. First we have the impulse bomb. Right here. It's really only triggered by body hit, but it is really cool to go flying with it. So it's gonna go in C tier. Right there. Same thing with the smoke bomb. Only does it when you hit somebody. So that's also gonna go right there in C tier. Now, let's do some building blocks. Like the bouncy castle, the tiny one, and the big one, right there. Even though they are really fun to play on, bounce around, they're not as useful, but they come in pretty handy when you use them for sky bases to knock people off. So they get a spot in C tier. Well, the small one actually goes in D tier. The big one goes in C tier. Very easy to dodge, the small one. So it's gonna go right there. Just like that. Now, for the content creator, like items, I can't pull them out, so I'm just gonna have to point out where they go because it's gonna like replace the camera up there. But the drone, S tier. The tripod, S tier. The handheld camera, A tier. The one that goes around your neck, A tier. Very good. Now, for another newer item, the zip line. This is really cool to use for like bases and go around on. I use it a lot to get around places when I'm building my maps. So I'd say it's pretty good, but it's not amazing, so I'm gonna put that in B tier. Still pretty good though. Now for the next items. Now for the music items. Like the boombox. Absolute vibe. I cannot tell you how many times I need these for when I'm building, because silence is just boring. So S tier. The music block makes a little sound when you hit it, different colors, different sounds. They're pretty cool. There's not really a mega use like when doing stuff with these other than making music. So I'm gonna go put them here. Let's see. I'm gonna do C tier. C tier for these. Alright. Now, for the next items. The detector. Alerts taggers when a hider's nearby. See, it's kind of useful, but also they can really just run by and just... But the wooden hider detector, they can't. So, I mean, if you have that, that's one use off, but nobody ever really uses these, so this is going in D tier. Because nobody really cares about those. For the next set, alright, I'm not going to pull them all out, but paintbrushes in general, I'm putting these in S tier. It's so useful when building anything. They just turn it exactly that color. Like that. See, even this, I used paint to make. I use paint 24/7, so it's definitely an S tier. Now, for the next set. So, the camera just disappeared. But, this is the last item, so, there's really no need. And go fixing that whole thing. Took like 15 minutes. But our last thing is the ice blocks. And I think they're really cool. They're in my map. I'm not going to show you why yet. But trust me, it's going to be very cool. And get a little glimpse of the map so far. Who knows what's behind me? What's under the brittle blocks? What happens when you press this button? Who knows? I will be revealing my map in the next video, so I really recommend staying tuned. But trust me, it's super worth it. I put a lot of work in here, same as my other friends. So I really hope you enjoy when I show off that map. But back to the ice blocks. They're very useful. So I'm gonna go put those in A tier. Now, there's many other items like the creative blocks, like grass, snow, like the hedges, and the wood blocks. I'm gonna all put those in the same category. So, this block right here just kind of speaks for it. Because the video would be super long if I did all those blocks. But, you need them in every build possible. So they're going in S tier. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the tier list video. If you have any questions about items, just ask me and I will respond in under 24 hours. I really hope you enjoyed the video, like I enjoyed making it. Please check out more of my channel and stay tuned to see what is in that bunker and what does it do, because I will be showing that. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. But that's not it. You do get a little secret on this map. But only this